When you're looking at the chart, you're actually thinking analyzing company. Actually, you're just looking at the price. But what is very important is else is also invested along with you in that particular company if you are invested, right? And you also want to know when they're exited just to build that conviction. That's why you get the conviction, not only just the price action. And this feature, which I'm about to share with you, I'm almost certain that not many people are using it. It's available at your fingertips. Let's get started, and I'll take you step by step, and you'll mind blown with that feature. So I'll share my screen. So this is a trading view, and I've got a stock chart which is available, and just a clear, disclaimer: no buy and sell. Just kind of sharing with you for learning purposes. So this is a trading view, and if I show you and just follow along with me, is the what I want to quickly grab my pen. So in here, when you are entering the stock name, right, as you can see, there is an icon, which is a trading view. This is a desktop app which I'm using. So if you can just click on that, and you will see a drop down, and you can see there is an drop down which, if you are using it, just tell me you are using it. If you've never seen this, there's a feature called options, bonds, ETFs, forecast, technical. I've shared a short video on forecast yesterday, so you can watch that, and seasonals, news, documents, and financials. So this is a kind of a gem which is available, and I will show you one by one what I look at it in each of them. So let's start with, first of all, if the seasonal, which is super powerful, right? In this one is kind of if you can see here what's going on, let because there's too much going on, let me try and explain you step by step, and it's just amazing. Is, as you can see right here, there is a bar from 2010 onwards to 226. What is showing is right now this is highlighted in white, right? So what's going on here is from 2022 to 2026, it's telling you the stock has how many times, which year has performed. So this is a zero line. And so 2021 it's given negative returns. Then in 2026 it's been given 8.99 negative return, and 2022 had a minus 30% returns. And other years had, so 2025 was the best year with 61%, and then 2023 has 41%. So it gives you a perspective on how many years it has up years and down years, right? And then if I move further on this one, just to give you, so you can actually look at it from 2010 onwards to 2026, and you get a complete view of what has happened each year, which is amazing, isn't it? You get to see things in real time, what's going on, and that's just amazing, right? All these are for just for learning purposes. Please don't consider any buy and sell recommendations here. And you can see this as part of the average percentage. You can have it in this, and what you can do is you can also have it in tabular form, and then you get voila, amazing feature of the in the month and each year what was up year and down year. And you can see clearly the year of 2016 was the best year. Most of the months were up, but then there was up down. And so you understand the stock behavior from this, right? And it tells you growing and falling each month here. So you can see how stock can be volatile. So you have to have your own playbook based on particular stock. So this is one feature which is amazing. If you find this mind blown, just type mind blown. So I know that you are enjoying the content. So let's move to another feature, and you can explore further on this. I'm just trying to show you one by one because otherwise video will become big. Let's go, and I want to know how many ETFs are holding it. Now look at this. You have a complete list of all the ETFs which is being the Manappuram is holding today, and you have the focus on the top bar. If I just simply look at it on top bar, you got overview. That's number one. You should look at it. Overview, performance, extended fund flow. This is all about ETF, by the way, not for Manappuram, right? Manappuram is held by these many ETFs, and these are the issuers of these ETFs, and what kind of management style it is, whether it's active, passive. You must be knowing about it. Active means there's a fund manager who's actively managing it. Passive is purely ETF. It based on specific index. And then what is the focus of that particular fund, whether it's a total market, small cap, and you get a view on that as well. And what is the expense ratio, AUM, price change, and all that stuff. So that's all the parameters associated with that. And if you go in further on this particular area which you go to performance, and I'm not going to each one of them, you can go through that, but I just want to show you this is just amazing. And you can actually see there's quite a vested interest on the institutions which are part of that, so you can be rest assured this is kind of well discovered story at the moment. So that's second feature. Now, number three, which I want to share with you is like you can look at bonds. Now, this Manappuram is a gold finance company, so they have different bonds available, and you have all the list of bonds available and what is their, volumes, price, coupon rate. So you got a Ashirwad Micro 11.9%, so you can see what is the bonds they're issuing. Now, just to give you a perspective of, I take another company, A2M, which is Australia's state firm. So just I want to share with you one more example and wrap this video. So this is this is one. So let me open the chart. So in here, you'll not see the bond because this particular stock is a discretionary consumer discretionary, so it doesn't have bonds issued. So it has ETFs. So you can see how many ETFs are holding A2M, which is A2 Milk. This is in Australia, and you can see most of them are passive. But what is important here is uh, it is consumer staples. So you can get to know that this particular stock is part of consumer staples, and then it is also large cap, and you can see that this particular stock clearly, and you get a complete view of this particular stock straight away by looking at how many ETFs are invested on it, right? Likewise, you would have the same way forecast, which I shared with you last time, that you get to see how many analysts. This is a fourth feature I'm sharing. So 13 analysts which are tracking this in past 3 months, and you can see what is expected max, average, and min. Again, these are the data which is. Um, Let me share my screen. Looks like I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry about that. So, so here it is. So I clicked on forecast as and previously I was talking through the ETFs where you had the different um, specifically on the what I was talking about, it is part of the consumer staples. So that was I was showing. So I was not sharing my screen. Sorry about that. And once you look at it, you can go into the forecast. In forecast, you get to see what is how many analysts are tracking this company. There's 13 analysts tracking past 3 months, and what is expected outcomes from the price. This is just a forecast, so you can't just simply um, take for it. You have to do your own due diligence. So max they expect is 24.85 as per these analysts, and then average 2.53%, and it chances of drawdown could be minus 18%. And this is the forecasted numbers which are being put through here. And if you further go down, and you can see the details on H1, H2, H3. So you got all the details here. Again, these datas are you have to take it from pinch of salt because this is clear warning from TradingView itself. But obviously, they have good data source, and you can slightly rely on that. But I generally do my own analysis before pressing on it. It's just a quick glance through what's going on, just so that you're on top of your game there. So yeah, that's all I wanted to cover as a feature today. I, if you had aha moments in this one, I would love to hear what did you gain out of this. Just type in comment box below. You're mind blown, just MB, so I know that it was valuable. Until the next video, I will say peaceful weekend investing to you and everyone associated with this channel. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Bye bye.